Thank you so much, Therese. Hello, Mercury. Good to see you again. I missed you for a whole week. Can you give me a huge round of applause again to start with me? That's my clap. Thank you, people. Who is here for the first time? Oh, yeah, Julia raised your hand, yeah. Who's never been to a Toastmaster before? Don't be shy, you can raise your hand. Not too many people, okay, a few. All right, we will explain everything, so don't worry. You will have a blast, and if you're courageous enough, you might even have a chance to speak on stage later on. We will see about that. For a whole year, I haven't been a Toastmaster of the evening because I thought it was always weird to be a president, and then you end your stage to yourself. To me, it always felt a little bit like you're trying to monopolize the evening, right? So I've never been a Toastmaster of the evening and a general evaluator. So I'm happy today to fill in again as a TME. Luckily, there is a whole team to help me. In the past, we have done this thing of calling everybody on stage to save time. But why should we be saving time? Let's savor our time instead of saving it. So I'll be calling my helpers one by one on stage. I would like to start with the grammarian. I love the grammarian role. It's so cool. It's one of my favorite. Roxanne. Where is Roxanne? There. I was afraid, and I was thinking, what the hell? I don't know my own people in my own club. And then now I realize, well, she's a guest, right? But I suppose you're also a member somewhere else.
Yes.
Cool. All right. I leave the stage to you.
Hello, my name is Roxana. I'm a Toastmaster for about 3 years in Romania, Timișoara. And I heard there was a role to fill in, the grammarian, so I jumped in.
Yay!
Thank you. I will do the role as I do it at home because I don't have many details about how you do it. And at home, the grammarian's purpose is that of finding the small mistakes in everyone's grammar, everyone who's speaking in front, and also to point out the very creative expressions of the speakers. That is what I will be doing tonight, and I suppose I will present a report at the end, right?
Yeah, correct. What's your word of the day?
The word of the day is...
She just jumped in.
The word of the day is grateful. It says something about gratefulness on my small agenda, so let's use that one. I suppose all of you know what grateful means, and I encourage you to use it and also be grateful.
Yay! Thank you, Roxanne. By the way, when we hear the word grateful because somebody's cool enough to use it and to manage to use it well, then we knock on wood. All right. I'm not going to be the corny guy who's going to say grateful right away. Let's wait a little bit. Okay, I've done it. Sorry. Okay, guilty as charged. The next one is my mentee, who tonight is going to be the listener. Katerina, will you tell us about the listener?
Thank you, Lucio. I'm one of the new members that always starts with small rows. I was a timer, a counter, other small rows. So this row of the listener today is a new one for me. What I'll be doing is listening very carefully to the speeches, and then I'll be asking you questions like who said this and what is the answer to this big question. At the end, this will happen at the end. So listen carefully. There will be some great speeches and there will be some great questions and hopefully answers.
Thank you, Katerina. She had a speech last time about fire, and I think it was so befitting with her curly hair, also that color, but it was perfect. Sheikh, where are you?
Hiding something.
Hiding somewhere on the first row. I like it. What are you going to do tonight, mate?
So I'm the art counter. Maybe the new people you don't know, it's like I am guilty. Most of the time I use and this is kind of, it's also called the brain fart. So, like this so was something like that. When your brain doesn't sync with your speech delivery, we use these kind of pauses or these words. So whenever I hear something like that, I will pick this one. And the older member be very scared because I'll be using it like generously, but the new guests, whenever you are in the stage, I will not do it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sheikh. So guys, did you hear? No brain farts today, alright? Or you get zapped.
No farts at all.
Well, if it happens, happens. I sometimes say that one of the most beautiful things that could happen is for you to be super embarrassed on stage. So that, you go through that tunnel of awkwardness, and then you've done everything. What's left to be scared, right? So hey, if something comes up on stage, don't hold it, guys. Jokes aside, next one we have Svetlana. She's a member of the board and she takes care of our finances. And she's doing a great job because Mercury is the wealthiest club in Berlin. Yes! Thank you so much. Great job.
Today I have the role to thank people. Paulo Coelho said, don't waste your time with explanations. People want to hear what they want to hear. Today I want that you are on time and I will give you some signals. If you see the green card, this means that you're perfect on time. If you see the yellow one, you have slowly to come planned. And if you see the red card, you have 30 seconds to finish, otherwise you will be disqualified. Thank you.
Thank you, Svetlana. Now, last and least, because as the president says, it's not such an important role. I'm joking, Julian. This guy is the man.
Sorry, Julian.
Everybody was kept hanging for 10 seconds. What the hell is he talking about? And then it turned around. Yeah. By the way, I want to say a big thank you to Julian. We were having an issue in the last board, and for many meetings, we could not record anything. And we were discussing for so long, should we buy a camera? Should we use the old one? Should we use my own phone? I was trying to have Mercury to buy a 600 euros phone, and then everybody said, it's too expensive, and blah, blah, blah. And then we went on and on without recording. Then on came an email from Julian with a whole list of things we could buy. The camera, the tripod, the microphone, with the prices, why they were good. And then he said, hey, I can also buy if you guys want. Boom. This guy single-handedly saved our recording assets. Thank you so much, Julia. What's the comment?
Thank you for this lovely introduction. The only problem with this is I'm the only one who really knows how to operate this. I'm the camera operator today. And I was just looking up a little quote. There are 300 hours of YouTube videos uploaded every minute on YouTube. This will not land on YouTube. This will land in our private member community, in our link that we send around every week. And the members will be able to see their own speeches, which will help them to evaluate themselves. And this is why I record these videos. Guests won't see recordings. And I will give a report if I recorded everything at the end of the meeting. Thank you.
Awesome, Julian. I think there is some power when you're the only one who can do something, right? Because everybody depends on you, everybody's waiting you, nobody can give you the sack. At the same time, it also traps you, as Julian is trapped now with the camera. So guys, if you want to learn to use that thing, please step in. What's gonna happen now? Do you guys know?